Disclaimer. Please forgive me now for there may be mispronunciations in this video. There are strange occurrences of the paranormal within the Kingsley Plantation. The Kingsley Plantation is on St. George Island northeast of Jacksonville. It began when Zephaniah Kingsley established the plantation in 1813 for the purpose of growing cotton, sugarcane, citrus fruits, and corn. He had become wealthy and eventually owned 32,000 acres and more than 200 slaves that worked for him on 4 plantations. He was kind to his slaves, and they would work under a task system. Once their daily chores were done, they were free to take care of their own businesses. Kingsley would even marry one of his slaves in an African ceremony, and the union would produce 3 children. His wife Anna played a major part in the plantation's management, and she would become one of the wealthiest women in East Florida. When Florida became a U.S. territory in 1821, Kingsley was concerned with the federal laws that placed harsh restrictions on slaves and discriminated against free persons of color. He'd moved his family and slaves in 1837 to Haiti, where they established their own colony. The plantation is still standing on 25 acres of original property, along with ruins of several slave quarters in a half-moon-shaped row. The narrow, unpaved road to Kingsley House on the edge of the darkness can be downright frightening. The first ghostly encounter that is both spooky and unnerving is Old Red Eyes. Apparently, you can see him in your rearview mirror or hear the sounds of his victims in the woods along the unpaved road. Old Red Eyes is said to be the wicked spirit of a slave who raped and killed several plantations' female slaves. He was caught by other slaves and hanged from an oak tree near the entrance to the plantation. According to researcher Alan Brown, the apparition has been spotted since 1978. Another addition to the Old Red Eyes is that he can be summoned by chanting his name 3 times, kind of like Bloody Mary. The second spirit that looms around the plantation is of a woman in white who is seen on the porch of the main house. However, she shows up only in photographs. This ghost is said to be Kingsley's wife, Anna. There are also screams of a child that comes from an old well in the yard. Allegedly, the child fell into the well and drowned. There is no historical evidence that supports the Old Red Eye story. Did you like this video? Want to support the channel and get early access? Feel free to check out my Patreon page where I create content on cryptids, hauntings, alien abductions, serial killers, and much more. Can't support me there? Like, comment, subscribe here.